Oh yes, my name is Lauren Voswinkle. I just started at New Relic actually, so you'll probably be seeing a lot of me. So I wanted to talk about an error message that people might see, or warning message really. That lovely warning message of this gem file contains multiple primary sources. This is a really important message, and a lot of people don't realize this because it's a security risk. And when I say it's a security risk, what I mean is I've made a contrived example where I have this gem called Betterify, which clearly makes your strings better when you wrap them in them by upcasing them. Clearly better. So if we run this, it just outputs we in all caps. And if you look at the source of this, you can see that it is clearly lowercase and therefore has been made better. So the thing that I want to point out with this is that I've got a gem file and I've got two sources. This is what's causing this, the source issue that we saw when I did bundle install. So as you can see, there's one from Gem Fury, and then there's the standard rubygems.org. So as you saw, I ran bundle install. Everything worked fine. It was great. But now I'm going to push a thing, except probably not. Hold on 1 second while I figure this out.
It's nice reverb on that.
Yeah. Okay. So we are now pushing this hacked Betterify to Ruby Gems, and I'm going to switch over. I'm going to verify that this is in fact the same gem file and everything. Everything's the same. There are no tricks here. If we go and we do an ls, we see that there's the gem file and the gem file lock in the example. That's it. And then we do bundle install. So this then comes up. It's been found in multiple sources. So this was actually, it gives the error, but if you don't pay attention to that particular warning, and then you just run the example, you can see that it didn't do much of anything. Did I forget to output it properly? I did. I did not. So what this just did is I ran it, and it just cleared out the source file. Like, just says, no, you don't get this anymore. Because what this actually did was it actually ran rm star. I forgot to put puts in front of that line. Oh well. It was gonna mock me, but yeah, this is really important and is the reason why you really need to specify your sources in your gem file if you are using more than one source. So the way that this would be fixed, give me 1 second. CD is if we went into the gem file. Instead of doing this, we can switch to the block arguments and put the blocks in this particular, inside of these source blocks. And then I'll just get rid of my directory, and now if we do it, we don't see the warning message. We don't see the fact that it came from rubygems.org. And if we run it, we still get the same example, the proper output. So this is the reason why it's important to actually specify what source you're actually getting your gems from, because otherwise people can actually hijack what gem you're getting. There are warnings and whatnot saying that, hey, there's conflicts here, but again, if you're not paying particularly close attention, say if they're just happening in your automated build and just end up in a log, and because it didn't error out, no one really cares, it can cause some major problems with a system. One thing to note is that this is partially mitigated by the fact that when you have your sources, the sources that are listed go in descending order or ascending order of priority. So in other words, rubygems.org in this case would have higher priority than the GemFury source. And so most gem files will have rubygems.org as the first one. But if you're using more than 2 sources, it's still a good idea, and really it's still a good idea anyways, to specify which source your gems are coming from. So that's what I wanted to say.